All right, I'd like to welcome everybody to the Devin Smith PS4 Sports League Network live on YouTube, PS4 live stream, Joe Price Facebook. Today we're doing game 106 of MLB Baseball Season 2 2018. I'm online coach, Big Kurt Lloyd Green. And I'm going to be coaching the Philadelphia Phillies at Boston. Our season record is 83-23. Boston Red Sox season record is 69-39. We're doing two-game series, all right, in Boston. So this is game one of a two-game series. If anybody want to join any leagues, friend me on my PSN at Joe Price A34. Friend me on Facebook under the name Joe Price. Or friend me on my YouTube page, Devin Smith. Hit the subscribe button, then hit the bell so you can be notified for new content. Also check out my Facebook page, Joe Price Hall of Fame, which is an exclusive championship Facebook page that has playoff championship content from the past and the current.
Now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Boston Red Sox. Red Sox baseball is next. Rick Porcello gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. First offering on its way. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Hey guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
Up next will be Nick Williams. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Betts looking up. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. And that is 27 for him on the year as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Boy, when the leading MVP candidate steps into the box, I'm not sure it's wise to challenge him, especially with a pitch like this. But they do, and he makes them pay for their mistake. He's been doing this all year long.
Batting third.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. Now a big swing by Valbuena, and he connects. This is carrying well, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
What's up, man? Been a while. How you been?
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. And that ends the inning. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first from Fenway. It's now 2-0 Philly. Jared Eichhoff, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Stepping into the box, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Eduardo Nunez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Crawford shading to his right. Makes the play. One away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, there aren't a lot of guys with the talent and determination of Dustin Pedroia. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2-spot.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And it's off the green monster. And he'll pull into second with one away.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like, and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
What's been up, MC Eagles? What's up, buddy? What's been up, MC Eagles? What's up, man? What's going on? Welcome to the stream.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The 0-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Hernandez is up with it. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Roll, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
0-1 pitch on its way. High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it, Arcia. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. He's 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and this is hit hard but foul toward the third base dugout. Martinez, the runner at first with 2 gone. This is skied into short left center. Arcia coming in, but he won't get there. It falls in. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The numbers on the year, 272. 4 home runs and 19 driven in. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park, and we are tied 2-2. Now to the plate, J.P. Crawford. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And that one is gone.
Let's go, Phillies. Home run. That's what I'm talking about. Coming up big in Boston.
A solo home run off the bat of J.P. Crawford. Number 17 for him on the season as the Phillies move out in front 3-2.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
In now, Jorge Alfaro. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Matty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last two hitters have really set the stage.
Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there. Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. Into the box, Ryan Flaherty. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. Nowhere to go as he's tagged out between third and home. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Striding in once again, Odubel Herrera. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Hit out towards second. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nick Williams. He hit a two-run jack in his first at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Hit in the air out to center field. Bradley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Phillies get one in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second, and Philadelphia's taken a 3-2 lead. Leading off the inning, Blake Swihart, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Catcher, Blake Swihart.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. After it is Williams. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's spot shadow outfielder Odubel Herrera. One of the best first steps in the game, able to cover a ton of ground. Speed is definitely this guy's calling card, but do not sleep on the arm.
Coming to the plate now, Jackie Bradley Jr. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Count remains at 0-2. And it's fouled away. Hard hit ball to second. And that's the second out.
Batting ninth, the shortstop.
Striding in for Boston, Josh Harrison. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air down the right field line. Williams is under it. And that's the third out. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still a 3-2 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. As we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. first offering on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So he's on base here to kick off their half of the third as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready for another chance? Tommy Joseph. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. First pitch on its way. That's down into left center for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over.
Boy, you come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Stepping in now, Luis Valbuena. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it. But it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Standing in now, Orlando Arcia. Skied into straightaway right. And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with that, the inning is over. 1 for the Phillies here on the RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up. And Philadelphia's taken a 4-2 lead. Digging in to try it again, Eduardo Nunez. He'll start things out against Jared Eichhoff as this inning gets underway.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's J.D. Martinez.
Martinez.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. Strike two.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Popped high in the air. Crawford is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still down by a count of 4-2. Trying to pick things up where we left off. J.P. Crawford. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
High in the air down the right field line. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jorge Alfaro. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now here it comes. Popped him up. Moreland has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia, third baseman.
Now in the box, Ryan Flaherty. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He pulls this one into right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they still lead this one 4-2. Here's Mookie Betts. Picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Little tapper down the first baseline, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High and deep to right. Williams ranging back at the track. Around first, digging for 2. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Into the box now, Blake Swihart. Pulled toward right center field. Herrera's there. And that's the 3rd out. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Leading off for the Phillies, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward right center. Bradley is right there, 1 down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Up next will be Nick Williams. Liner toward right center. Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in and looking for more, Cesar Hernandez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. This is back toward the mound. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tapped down the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Next up for the Red Sox, Jackie Bradley Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
The windup and the 0-1. High and deep to straightaway right. Williams racing back to the track, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Stepping up now, Josh Harrison. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. A high fastball is in there. Bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Popped him up. Alfaro is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail it here 4-2. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Luis Valbuena, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's a fastball chopped fouled at the plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The left fielder, number 3.
Digging in once again, Orlando Arcia. He hit into the triple play last time, so one would guess this at-bat couldn't get any worse for him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Bradley at the track. And this will find the wall now way out deep into the triangle. Arcia takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And the ball's waiting for him, and he's out at the plate as he pretty much just ran out of gas out there. J.P. Crawford will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling.
You are good at his game.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And that'll get down for a base hit. So that's their 12th hit of the ballgame so far. And although this isn't a stat that's referred to all that often, we'll take a look at the season-long total for hits by a team. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category. And, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. Riding in once again, Jorge Alfaro. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hot shot to third. Fielded cleanly. throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for Philadelphia, but they still lead this one 4-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. Herrera is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down when you start going through that
Phillies
lineup
were
the
in
second
two
and
place
third
and then
time.
they came
You've
back
kind of
in one
emptied the
place.
bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. He's through first and hustling for second, and he'll reach second now with one away.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Ready for another shot now. Mitch Moreland. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And he fouls this one off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Red Sox leave 1. Still down by a count of 4-2. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far.
The Phillies are losing 3-5 versus Reds in top 8.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 47, Tyler Thornburg.
Ready once again, Ryan Flaherty. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Here's the first pitch to him. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Odubel Herrera. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 5,
Nick Williams will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Soft liner towards short. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Ready for another chance. Cesar Hernandez. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone!
I am not trying to be mean or anything like the Phillies are losing.
So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they open it up to 6-2 now.
You can just see the wheels turning in his mind on the mound out there. I was cruising, just needed one more out, then give up a single and a homer? Goes to show you, you can never take an out or a pitch for granted in this game.
Now batting,
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph.
Tommy.
And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Phillies 6 and the Red Sox 2. Leading off the inning, Blake Swihart, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike.
The Braves are losing 1-4.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Arcia is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting,
Josh Harrison stands in. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan.
What
Kept
are
the
you
front
playing
shoulders
after
up,
this?
Kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 delivery. Grounded weakly to the left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for the Red Sox. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Luis Valbuena. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
I don't know what I'm going to do after this. All Tim Perry. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Overshift here. Now the pitch. Belted out toward deep center field.
Welcome to the stream.
Back is Bradley, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through into center field, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
In now, Jorge Alfaro. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The relay throw on to first, and they get the double play. We'll see the former MVP Dustin Pedroia when we get back. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. Phillies lead this one 6-2. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Skied into straightaway right. Williams is under it. One down. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Here's J.D. Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Line drive to left. Arcia is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Here's the first pitch to him.
Mike.
Strike.
What's his name? Cubs Production. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. How you
Into the
doing today?
windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. On to Lansdowne and gone.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you? How are you? I'm doing good.
A solo home run there for Mookie. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
You've heard people talk about towering home runs. Well, when you hit one over the monster, you know
I
you
played
hit one.
10
The only
hours of
question on
MLB
this one,
today.
was it going to stay fair? And it did.
Oh, 10 hours of MLB. Whoa. Whoa, yeah.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi standing
did you do
as
ultimate
he'll take a
team or
tough pitch on the
franchise mode?
outside part of the plate for strike
10 hours,
one.
man, yeah.
It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
I did
Yeah,
5
LOL.
Yeah, that's all out, you know. 10 hours? Well,
Behind 0-2 now.
I mean, my favorite game at one time, I thought that was that, but no, it's not.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I don't know.
Again, he sends it out of play.
I would do it, but it depends.
Here comes another 0-2.
10 hours? You got to
This
set
is
the
on
time
the
for
ground
that.
over to first. And he'll step on the bag
you wanna do
himself,
10
and the
hours?
inning is over.
Shoot, you would have to start at 1
Thanks to the
o'clock.
home run, the Red Sox draw a step
You know what I
closer.
mean?
Ninth
And
inning
in
straight ahead.
at
It's
10.
now
In Home Alone
6-3.
RN.
Yeah, that'd be... I am home alone. Okay.
Welcome back
Right,
to
well-
baseball on the show from Beantown, Boston, Mass. We're
All right, well, I
set
guess
for the
that
final
explains
innings
10
of this
hours.
one.
Hey, you got to hit that
Barnes
sub button.
enters from the pen to start the ninth
Hit
inning
the
as
sub
he'll try to
button.
keep the score
Hit the
right
sub
where it is, heading to
I
the
have a
bottom of the
knife to
ninth.
protect myself in only 1-3.
Ready now, Ryan Flaherty. Career numbers
Oh,
against Matt
what's that?
Barnes. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats.
I already subbed.
First pitch coming, here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Odubel Herrera. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, but that's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about like some fresh fruit, like a smoothie bar or something like that.
From
Like
the
something-
stretch.
I gotta get one of
That's
those
lifted
ninja
the other
machines.
way out to left. On the run is Benintendi. He
One of
hauls
those,
it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
One of those ninja machines, you know. Where you cut
Up
all
next will be Nick Williams.
yeah. Where you can cut up fruit and all that kind of stuff. I
Yo.
think that'd be good, you know. Who that?
The pitch.
I don't know. I don't like
Fly
being
ball
alone
to
home.
straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi.
How old are you?
That's the 3rd out.
How old are you, Cub Productions?
Phillies down in order.
Are you
as they're
young?
unable to add to their
Are you like 9 or
6-3 lead.
6? You said home alone. What's wrong with you being home alone? Macaulay Culkin was home alone in 94. In 96, you can't be home alone today?
Here's the
In
first
2008,
pitch.
Macaulay
No.
Culkin was home alone.
Bottom of the ninth.
And to me, he looked like he did just fine. He was home alone 1 and 2 in New York.
Moreline.
That was the
On
classic
its way
movie,
is
man.
pitch
Home
number
alone, remember that?
75. Pulled toward right center field.
He's home
Herrera's
alone, right?
there. And that's the first out of the inning.
What's up, Charles Nachos? Joe.
Digging in the switch hitter, Blake
Charles
Swihart.
Nachos,
No
Joe.
hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 11 for him on the season. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet, as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit.
I've been playing hours of NHL 19 beta.
Into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he'll take one up in the zone, but in the strike zone for the first strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple. The throw is wild, and it gets away. Fortunately, however, the third baseman's able to run it down. Wow.
And in the 9th inning, every team's goal is to bring that tying run to the plate, and he does that here. But I got to tell you, a single or a double would have done the trick, too. That was risky trying to stretch that thing, but it ended up working out in the end.
Riding in, Josh Harrison. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result
If
they
they
could
hit a
hope for.
homer.
He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bradley takes his lead at third with one away.
Oh, okay, Charles, you've been playing, what's that? Hours of the NHL 19 beta. Yeah, I've seen that game.
Takes
I
strike
downloaded
3
it. I
called
ain't
on
get
the
all of it.
fastball.
Yeah,
Couldn't pull the
I
trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position.
VR.
Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Eduardo Nunez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
It's fun.
What mode do you play on? Because I got the game. I just didn't got time
From
to
the
put
stretch,
everything
here's the
together.
pitch.
But what
On
mode
the
do you
ground
play
to the
on?
left side.
Can you
Crawford
control?
has it.
Dang.
Throw won't get him. And the runner from
Can you
third
control all
crosses the
3
plate.
players
That
or
makes
no?
it 6-5
'Cause I saw the 3
now.
on 3.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Go Phillies, your man Devin Charles Nachos.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
What mode did you
Tapper
play?
up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1.
I didn't really
Runner on
play
first with 2 away.
I didn't play it as much as I wanted to.
Grounded back up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw
I
in
just
time,
played it a
and the
little
ball
bit.
game is
I didn't
over.
play it all
Well, I
the way
gotta
I
be
wanted to. I
honest,
just
I
played
didn't
it a
think
little
he
bit.
had 9 innings in him. But he battled, and he finished the game, and he picked up the win along the way, too.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Philadelphia took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jared Eichhoff earns win number 15 on the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 6 runs on 16 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Red Sox, 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 36,298. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.